blessed in I have classrooms full of really smart people and often really experienced people. And for me, what it is to challenge them and to challenge their intuition sometimes in ways to make them see things that they hadn't really seen before or to make connections that they hadn't made before. And the way you do that is, you leverage what they know, their understanding, but you also press on it in ways in which they probably hadn't thought about it before. And that's what I like the most. I'm really looking for the students to engage and talk about a lot of their experiences, but at the same time, my style is there's always some place we're going. And my goal really is to take what they know, point them in a direction, and see if we get there, or also sometimes see if there are missteps on the way there to help them sort of understand, okay, maybe there's something a little bit more that I need from this. And my goal ultimately in teaching strategy is I want my students to understand the benefits of being disciplined and rigorous and thinking through this. It's not all about intuition. There's things we know, and that they should be thinking of those things. Well, probably the biggest influence has actually been my colleagues, and probably initially a lot of my colleagues at NYU when I started teaching there. There were a lot of us that were junior, we're trying to figure out what's happening. We cared about what we were teaching. We cared about making that difference to MBA students. And so we talk a lot about research, and we talk a lot about teaching, and we talk a lot about the fusion of both. And over time, certainly all my interactions with my colleagues have been important, but I think it was especially early on getting going that had a big imprinting on me as a teacher. As I mentioned, I like to lean on students' intuition, and a lot of doing that is dealing with some very conceptual things that we know about from our research. And sometimes it takes a little bit of time to build to those conclusions so that they sink in. And I can be at the front of the classroom and I begin to look over and I can just see the faces as it catches on. And there's a wave over the classroom and they're there. And then the nature of the questions are actually all about where we're going next. And when that happens, it's like, oh, I have them. And this is going to be a lot of fun.